How were the city walls built? Dubrovnik, originally called Ragusa, was founded in the 7th century by the refugees from Epidaurus, Roman city 15 kilometers south of Dubrovnik, now known as Cavtat. The city is protected by the defensive walls. The majority of the walls were built in the 15th and 16th century. The walls are long, 1,940 meters, and they completely surround the city along with its forts. Most of the buildings and public spaces that can be found inside the city walls are built in Baroque style. The reason is the catastrophe earthquake that occurred in 1667 destroyed a lot of the Gothic and Renaissance artwork and architecture. The Sponza, Rector's Palace and Revelin Fortress were the only buildings that endured and survived this disaster. The city was rebuilt in the Baroque style and has remained intact today. When you will walk through this romantic city, you feel as if you have walked into a movie set. Dubrovnik is well known as a filming location of the series Game of Thrones, portraying its capital, King's Landing, as well as Nottingham in the recent Robin Hood movie. There are several city entrances. One of them is the Pile Gate, which is the main entrance. It consists of 2 doors outside and inside the walls, as well as 2 bridges, a stone bridge with arches and a drawbridge. When you enter through this city gate, you will find yourself on the 300-metre-long main street called Stradon or Placa. On your right side, you will see the big Onofrio's fountain made by Italian builder Onofrio della Cava in the 15th century. On the far left, there is a Franciscan monastery from the 14th century with one of the oldest pharmacies in the world. As you continue your walk over Stradon Street, you can see a lot of souvenir shops, galleries, coffee bars and restaurants. On the other end of the Stradon is Lusa Square, and that has always been the heart of the city. Some of the most important historic buildings surround this square. St. Blaise Church, Sponza Palace or Divona, and Rector's Palace. In the middle of the square is Orlando's Column, a statue dedicated to the knight Roland, who, according to the legend, helped the people of Dubrovnik defeat invaders in the Middle Ages. If you decide to do the tour along the city walls, there are 3 entrances. The first one is on the western part of the city, right next to the Church of the Holy Saviour. The second one is at the eastern part of the city, close to the inner Ploče Gate. And the third one is located at the backside of St. John Fortress. The tour along the whole city walls usually takes around 1 hour, and it's really worthwhile. Once you're finished with your tour, you can lose yourself in the maze of narrow streets and feel the energy of the city, and its locals continue to explore the sights on your own. As we mentioned before, the walls of Dubrovnik are the most magnificent fortification monument with significant fortresses. On the north side of the city walls is the strong circular Mincheta Tower. On the southeast side is located the complex